Ladies and gentlemen, for the 842nd time, that is 8,000 away from 8,420.
Some bitch, yeah.
How you like that, huh?
Like I threw that up in there.
Or 1,004 or 1,420. There's it's 1,000 away from 1,420. So, anyway, fuck, how do I even do this show now? When I throw myself off, I don't know how to even start the show. Anyway, welcome to the Mason and French Show. Today's episode is featuring that dude called Jew.
What up, bitches?
As well as that dude called Mike.
Yeah.
And I am that dude called Mahoney.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Just living the dream, Michael. Feeling good. Feeling great. It's nice outside. The sun is shining. I'm feeling right.
Hold on. Remember we was talking last episode about fucking if we had fuck you money? Did y'all hear about these guys that fucking stole $30 million from a money storage facility in LA?
Oh, I did hear about that.
Bruh, they fucking backed the goddamn Breach truck to the building to where the money was stored at and got a hole.
Cut a hole in the wall.
Building. Yeah.
Dude, that's so classic.
Bruh.
That's the hole in the wall gang, man.
Look, that's some insider shit right there. Because they're like, yo, we don't know how they got in here with the alarms and all this shit. I'm like, yo, somebody on the inside did that shit. Matter of fact, you know who did it? Was a motherfucker that didn't come in for their shift. But I'm like, 30 million? 30 fucking million.
That is serious fuck you money.
That right there, you get that shit and go someplace where you can't be extradited.
I mean, I'm going to Ibiza. I'm building a fucking mansion. I'm importing a bunch of 19 to 27-year-old girls because I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm bringing in girls.
I'm getting the legal shit.
I'm bringing in legal age girls that can make their own decision.
I'm not doing nothing illegal besides stealing this $30 million.
I'm gonna be like, you want to suck my dick? Yes. Okay. Sign this piece of paper right here.
Like he always said, you only break one law at a time. I stole $30 million. I'm not doing nothing else illegal after that.
Exactly. I'm not setting myself up like OJ dumbass did.
I'm not gonna go here and get a whole bunch of cocaine shipped in and out and all that. I stole $30 million. I broke one law. That's it.
Right. And if I want cocaine and I got $30 million, I'm gonna buy one-time haul of 6 pounds of uncut cocaine.
And it's gonna be my private use.
And it ain't never leaving the island.
Yep.
And I'm just chilling there with these fucking hoes from all over the world, 19 to 27, for the rest of my life.
If I want to have a bump of cocaine that day, I'm gonna have a bump of cocaine that day.
Dude, I would
have it in reserve.
I would start an OnlyFans that is what Playboy should be. You know what I'm saying?
He said I would start an OnlyFans.
I'm just
so you gonna steal $30 million and still have an OnlyFans?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna do an OnlyFans.
Well,
I'm gonna start it. I wouldn't even have it until after I stole the $30 million from the cash facility. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet. Now I got my $30 million.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna cop this island. We're gonna be out here on the island. I'm gonna be bringing in these bad bitches, and I'm gonna put out a magazine. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a low-key magazine for real with the nudity and all the titties, and we're gonna have a JJ. You know, we're gonna be down low.
Classy Playboy. Yeah.
Classy. Dog, I be living the crazy life. Dog.
I mean, this is a gentleman's magazine. This isn't a fucking. This isn't for you filthy mongrels out here.
This is
this is for the classic gentleman here. It's like a GQ Playboy right here.
This is Gentleman's Quarterly naked titty chick video.
Here you go.
Magazine.
This is artistically done here.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. No, I would do artistic shit. I would paint abstract paintings and have naked chicks in front of it.
There you go.
God, and then I would do crazy things, but probably wouldn't put that stuff out.
You can't put that out there. That's got to be for the private. That's got to be with the stash of cocaine.
I'd be doing some no Diddy shit.
You gotta have that shit stash of cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, look, this is the shit that can't get out. The shit in this room. And
roll around until you can't feel anything.
Yeah, bitch, I want your whole body now.
Oh man. No, I don't know, dude. Lifestyles are crazy. People are nuts. And like I see such simple, like my life would be so simple if I had some of these options.
See, that's the thing.
Like if I had the money to do that, like the things that I would go for would be so. I'd have a couple of fast cars. I'd have an Emma Watson and Kristen Stewart look-alike that both loved me and wanted to like fight over my dick and shit. Like
he gonna leave the children age.
They'd be like, no, I'm gonna suck it. No, I'm gonna suck it. You know what I mean?
Make a bitch.
I'm gonna
build a bitch. We're going back to build a bitch. We're going back to build a bitch.
Stay on this little non-Epstein Island.
Yeah.
The non-Epstein.
I'm the opposite Epstein. You know what I'm saying? I'm the
non-Epstein Island.
Yeah,
with a bunch of builder bitches running around here from 19 to 27.
I got 19 and 27-year-old bitches out here on non-Epstein Island.
Non-Epstein
It's like
Island.
Neverland. They don't get older than 19 or 27 is the limit.
Hey man, you know I keep getting older and they stay the same age.
Like, I'll build a bitch. Time for you to go swimming. 28 now. I'll build a bitch. 28 birthday.
Now it's time for you to leave. We're going to get you on a boat off the island.
Then it aged out like Leonardo DiCaprio swimming. They aged out.
Night before, throw a couple fucking cut up fish out there, you know, chum the water.
Nah, dude, no, man. That's opposite Epstein. That ain't opposite Epstein.
But see, now
Epstein's feeding them all day, killing. They're actually taking the adrenaline gland out and making adrenochrome with the fucking bodies that they're getting rid
you're
of.
breaking a second law. See, now that's two laws you broke because
Exactly.
you still got the stolen 30 million.
I stole the 30
Should be building a bitch.
No, but
There should be a
hold
law
up.
against you building a bitch.
But hold up though, Mike. Let me talk about this multiple laws at one time quotient and like concept that I have, right? It is that you don't break more than one law
At a time.
At the same time.
the same time.
Okay. So
if
you
I
already
make
stole
this-
it. You've
if I
already
make-
had it.
Right.
and
If I make the
escape.
theft and I'm in Ibiza with my money and my fucking like 19 to 27-year-olds like living my life, I can break another law.
All right, fair
But I
enough.
can't break multiple laws at the same time.
So that means the one that turns 28 in October, you can't do shit with the one that turns 28 right at
No,
right at the end
basically
of
it means like I'm the kind of guy that's not going to waste a law that I'm breaking on petty murder of some girl that I've been in love with, sort of, for the last 8 years.
I like how you had to put sort of out.
So I've been sort of in love with
kinda
her.
in love
with all
I
that.
brought her in at
Yeah, you can't have
19.
all
You
of
got
them.
12 building bitches around here. You can't be like,
I brought her in at 19 and I'm cutting her loose at 28. I don't want bad things to happen to her.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of good
Like,
times
you know
with
what? Go live your life.
You giving her an
I wanna-
envelope?
I
She
would
leaving
love
an
to.
envelope or no?
If I had the money, of course I
You
got the money.
30 million.
Yeah,
so
I'm giving her an
She's
envelope.
leaving her envelope, what,
Yeah, I'm
20
leaving-
G's?
Yeah, she's getting a little
And
something.
give her a
10 cents,
helicopter. Take her
Man,
and whatever
helicopter,
country she wants to
goddamn,
go.
bro.
You got to drop her off
That's a
somewhere.
little bit much.
Yeah,
You don't have to give her a
you gotta
helicopter.
Put her on a boat.
She's
You give her a
getting-
helicopter ride.
She's
That's what
getting
I'm saying. A
what
helicopter ride. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I would give her what she needed. I'd give her a ride back to the States, wherever.
Or wherever she wanted to go. Where
I'd
do
take
you
her.
want to go?
Where do you want to go, baby? I'd give her maybe 50, 100K, whatever.
28 at
Look, if you
you build a
come,
bot, so you gonna build a bot with some kind of marketing degree or something.
I
in the
mean-
background,
I mean,
you know, you're not gonna
theoretically-
throw them right out in the streets.
theoretically,
Like 28 fend for themselves.
But wait though, because theoretically I've got the OnlyFans running. I'm banging 19 to 27-year-olds, and I'm making money off OnlyFans, so I can afford to pay them while they're there, and I can give them a severance package and retirement.
yeah, they're on salary while they're there. So
I'm giving it. They give me
gonna have-
eight. They give me 8 good years. I give them retirement, and I give them a severance package. So like you're gonna get 8 years or whatever of putting in. I'm gonna match 20% of whatever you want to put in to your IRA while you're working with me on the OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So you and your buddies are gonna be blowing
That's
me.
a come up for some bitches right
I'm
there.
saying, dog, I'm gonna take good care of these women. I'm gonna pay them like 50K a year. They ain't gonna have to pay for nothing because they living with me.
Be like, here you go.
So all they gonna have to do is put in that work.
Eating the fresh fruits and vegetables of the island. You know what I mean? So they're going to have some good shit going on. They're going to be healthy motherfuckers.
We're all gonna be healthy because we're gonna have fuck you. I'm gonna have fuck you money. So any of the girls I got living on non-Epstein Island with me
Yeah.
are gonna be living good lives. We're gonna be out jogging on the beach and shit.
You got that Dr. Sebi life right there,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? All healthy and
I'm
shit.
gonna be living like Tupac is.
Like them girls ain't going to need baby dick cream because they going to always look like
They're not gonna need it because they're gonna be young enough and they're gonna be having enough.
27, they don't need the baby dick
And when
cream.
they get out, they're gonna have enough money to buy baby dick cream if that's really how they want to get down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna be
I'm
none
gonna be
of
up
this
there
processed food shit that's going on, man. Be
Because-
straight shit from now on. I only eat what we grow.
because I have the capability to produce a show on a very low income level.
Ah.
So like if I have high income, I'm gonna be able to hire the people, put them in place to do the job correctly. All right, we're gonna do the OnlyFans thing here. Me and these girls are gonna be doing our thing. I'm gonna be
And then,
setting them
bitch,
loose.
get
and
the
put-
pineapple off the tree.
I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna be putting women out into the world that are intellectually dynamos. They're gonna be the greatest like intellectual crop to hit the United States once I let them loose, man.
He's gonna spread intellectual.
I'm gonna spread intellectualism.
Yep, all over.
We're just gonna be fucking open-minded and thinkers.
These bitches coming off these islands, man. We gotta do something about this non-Epstein
But,
island.
like these girls are able to have real conversations with people that they disagree with about stuff. That's-
Yeah.
How interesting is that?
But 30 mil, man. Shit.
30 mil.
30 mil,
It's not a
bro.
lot. That's a lot, but it's not a lot.
It's plenty. If I get on
it's
an
enough
island,
to change some shit.
It's
if I
enough
get
to
on
change
a
the world, for
if,
sure.
if I get on an island and start my own OnlyFans
It
and
may
start
not be enough to
making
live off of.
with my own OnlyFans, it is.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, because you would invest. I don't know, man. You'd have to invest a lot. Like you'd have to 30 mil. You'd have to probably invest 10 mil of it in someone that's actually gonna pay off.
OnlyFans. Well, look at here's what I would do. I got a cousin that runs like a monetary wealth management
Pretty sure
fund.
OnlyFans is gonna
Yeah.
be the old.
But
thing.
he needs big money, so I'll be like,
Yep.
yo, cuz, he go 5
There's
mil.
gonna be something else. What you need to do is find the next thing.
No, I'm gonna put 5 mil in with my cuz.
Yep, and let that shit
I'm gonna
work.
put like $1 million into my OnlyFans account, and we're gonna make some serious fucking high quality shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make those movies that they were making in Boogie Nights look like nothing,
Nah.
like the amateur products that they were. Because I'm gonna hire like a production team. I'm gonna hire a production team for my OnlyFans.
What was it that I was watching the other day? Oh man, it came on before Blazing Saddles, and I was lunching off this motherfucker. Oh, it was an old school movie. Like, man, they don't make the shit like we used to watch,
Nah,
man.
I'm hurting, man, because
You
I
still
about
got to go to
burnt
your
up all my
sisters,
Netflix. I about burnt up all anything decent on Hulu.
Oh, you done watched all this shit?
There's a lot of
But
stuff.
yeah, I mean, I ain't had cable in almost
Right, you know what? You do got a point there. You ain't had cable
over a year
yet.
now. So I mean, hell, it's hard to find. I mean, I don't. Luckily, I don't watch TV all that much. You know what I'm saying?
I would see if you burnt up Netflix and.
Well,
and-
Yeah, but you be watching fucking dog shit, man. You ain't sitting here watching like that high end stuff. Like you're not watching Best Picture nominated films on Netflix, are you?
There's
Maybe.
gotta be something to tickle his
It's gotta be.
fancy.
It's gotta be.
Come
Give me
on
one.
now, come
Give
on.
me
What?
one.
You didn't watch you didn't
Oppenheimer.
watch There Will Be Blood? Did you watch Oppenheimer? Have you seen?
Nah, I haven't seen that. That's like three. That's like a lot.
Oppenheimer? Yeah, right. They're long
Yeah.
movies. Like a lot of times, good
Long-ass
movies are long
movies.
movies. I'm saying you're watching shit like Happy Gilmore, and then you're running out.
Kind of, but not really. I've seen most of all that shit.
You need to
know
get
what I
into
mean?
like series then. If you want to
Yeah.
watch something, watch a series.
Yeah, like
you
I'm
know?
watching
Well,
show- I've been watching
series, like,
Shogun.
I've been watching what I burn up. Ben burned up Key and Peele long time ago. Now
but-
just burn up Everybody Loves
But
Chris.
see,
I've
hold
been
on.
watching the
See,
shit
but
out
that's
of
what
that.
I'm talking
He's
about.
looking
though.
for comedy.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of comedy out there to watch. It's
Well,
like-
and the good comedy is few and far between.
Yeah.
So you gotta dig through a lot of
I
garbage.
like suspense thriller shit. You know what I mean? I like that kind of dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Do you have Hulu?
I got Hulu.
Do you watch Justified?
Is that a series?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Watch
series.
Justified. That shit's good.
oh, you know what? Hold on, I gotta put this out
It's like
here.
Sons of Anarchy, but way better.
Now that
like
y'all said
Justified
something
is really good.
about some series, so they made a fucking goddamn Good Times remake, whatever, or update Good Times in an animated show. This shit is fucking horrible. I don't know who the fuck thought this was a good fucking idea. I watched one episode just to see what it was gonna be like.
You wanted it to be good.
I was hoping that they would do like pay justice to the fucking original Good Times. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's like if they put out a Dukes of Hazzard now, I couldn't watch it.
I watched the one with Johnny Knoxville and what's the bitch?
Yeah, that one they actually handled things.
Simpkin, right? Or was
Yeah,
that,
Jessica Simpson.
Jessica
Yeah,
Simpson. Jessica Simpson.
right?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Johnny Knoxville and Stifler.
That's it.
Yeah,
Stifler was in
Stifler,
that
yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep. But so,
But
Yeah,
they,
but hell, that was probably 15 years ago.
yeah, but they handled the Confederate flag on the roof of
Yep,
the car
they did that
very well.
good. Yes, they
that was
did.
very well handled. But you can't do the series like it was without it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like to sit here and act like, I mean, because look, I got Confederate heritage in my blood.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna deny it. And like, I don't have some like big issue or gripe with or against the Confederate flag.
I mean, that's how
But I
America came about.
Right, but I understand how people do, because a lot of people, regardless of what its intent actually was, have really put it in a bad light. So like, to sport a Confederate flag at this point is like, you're not really doing yourself any favors, no matter how much you agree or don't agree with like the commonly espoused values to what it stands for. You know what I'm saying? So like, to me, it's like it's impossible to redo it correctly. Yeah. And I just hope they never do. Because I wouldn't feel right about it. It's sort of like the N-word Jim conversation we had.
Yeah.
Where like, I don't want you to change the book. Like, I think that the series is what it was, and it should be not, you know, it shouldn't be censored out of the show.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that the show was like some sort of like clearly racist thing. It wasn't. Like, it was a good TV show for what it was.
Yeah.
And like, to sit here and like espouse all this shit to it is really obnoxious and asinine.
Yeah.
Like, if they were to redo it, I don't think it would be the right thing if it didn't have it in it, but I don't think it could be done correctly with it in it.
Oh, this cartoon is fucking horrible.
And that's how I feel about a Good Times
It
cartoon
is
or a
horrible. Like,
whatever.
it pissed me off so bad. Just the first fucking, it's 26 minutes. That's how long that first episode was.
And you were mad for 26 minutes?
I was mad right off the bat with this motherfucker, yo. Like, fucking the dad is apparently, like, he's the grandson of James and Florida Evans. Don't know which one, if JJ, Thelma, or Michael had this motherfucker. So you don't know whose kid this motherfucker is.
So you don't know which of the children it's the grandchild of,
Exactly,
but you know
but
that it's the parents from the Good Time original.
Yes, he's the grandbaby of them, because they mention that shit a lot. Like, he is James. He's James.
Do they
Jr.
say Dynamite? Because that would be a JJ indicator.
No, so look, this is the thing that gets me. So this big motherfucker, it starts off as big motherfuckers in the shower singing the original Good Times theme song.
A big motherfucker in the shower?
Yeah, singing Good Times.
I already don't like it.
To a roach.
I already don't like it.
To the original fucking Good Time, the original Good Time song, he's singing it with a roach. That already didn't, I'm like, what the fuck that guy doing? Then fucking, he comes out butt ass naked, you know, with soap on, because the fucking water went cold because they didn't pay the heat bill, because the mama is trying to get this apartment to look good to win this fucking building prize of 1 month of rent free. You know what I mean? The dad drives a cab and gets got on every fucking fare he drops off. They paying him fake money, bus tokens, bullshit. The fucking mama is just fucking, it's just ignorant as fuck, you know, trying to be the best thing ever and win this prize to bring pride back to the Evans family. I told my grandmama of Florida that I was gonna bring the prize back to us, and we were gonna win this apartment prize here. We're gonna live rent free or whatever for a month.
This is like, I'm sorry, I'm already offended.
This is the first episode.
I'm offended.
Bruh,
Your description thus far, I am like,
this shit
I'm
pissed me the
offended,
fuck
Mike.
off.
I'm offended. Like, I'm not mad like you might be mad, but I'm offended. Like, the whole principle, the whole concept of this show so far,
yeah,
like, I'm offended.
It's taking stereotypes and really turning it up, but in a fucked up ass way that it's not even fucking amusing. Like, you can do that shit, but you can be amusing at the same time. So the son. Now this is what makes me think this motherfucker might be JJ's offspring, because this motherfucker, the son in this, he's an artist too. He can paint. He draws like you remember the episode in Good Times where they had Black Jesus, where JJ painted Black Jesus and fucking Florida made a big stink about it. So,
no, I don't remember that. But
well, there's an episode where JJ paints Black Jesus.
I believe you.
You know?
I can't front. I want to be like, yeah, Mike, I remember, but I don't.
So there's a Black Jesus mural he painted in their hallway, you know, and the mom comes out. Didn't I tell you just paint the hallway for the fucking
So he was supposed to paint the hallway and he put a Black Jesus up?
Yeah, he painted
good
Black
on you,
Jesus,
dog.
right?
Good on you, man.
So she's like, well, this is the only Jesus I want. The same thing that Florida said.
So she had a white Jesus?
Yeah, the same
that's interesting.
part.
Because my favorite Jesus is a racially ambiguous Jesus. I don't want you. I want you to be able to, like, if Jesus told you he was white, you'd be like, okay. And if he told you he was black, you'd be like, okay. You wouldn't be like, yo, you're full of shit, Jesus. I know you're not. Like, if you told me you were white, I'd be like, bro, I know you're not white. You might have some white in you.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, racially ambiguous Jesus, like the Jew. Like, nobody could, like, the Jew could be Mexican, he could be black, he could be white. You can't tell the Jew.
With him.
You can't tell. Like, the Jew would say,
Yeah, especially when I start talking.
Yeah.
if the Jew spoke Spanish and he spoke like
Throw some Korean in that
Hindi or
motherfucker.
oh my God, if he spoke an Asian,
He'd kill him.
bruh. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Racially ambiguous Jesus is like a good thing, and like I hate all this like, oh, Jesus was black. Oh no, Jesus was white. Like you motherfuckers are just trying too hard.
But see, so they do like they pay homage to that episode with that part, right? Then the boy, like they play him out to be like some kind of almost idiot, but he's actually he's the out of all the shit that I saw in that first episode, he was the only one that I was like, you know what, I like this character. The daughter is basically Michael. She's the militant, the protester, and all this shit. And then
She's a member of Antifa.
She's protesting like I forgot what she's protesting, like hunger in the world or some shit like that. So she has herself on like hunger strike. The main meal they're talking about is like spam and onions.
This is one episode?
This is the first episode. They're talking about spam and onions. Like the dude, the dad's turned on because the mama made spam and onions. You know, spam and onions is what they're gonna eat.
Wait a minute, the daddy's turned on because mama made spam and onions?
Yeah. He's talking about how good that shit was. That's why he was singing into the roach in the shower. And then fucking, she's like, oh, this is gonna be breakfast. I'm like, what the fuck is spam and onions? What kind of shit? Like, nah. Then, here's the ass kicker. The fucking baby, they got a baby in this bitch who the dad that kicked out because the baby is fucking a drug dealer. Like, this little motherfucker is in
This is like a Dave Chappelle skit. Like, remember Dave Chappelle stand-up back in the day? There's this baby hanging out in the trash can, and I was like, oh, baby, why don't you go home? He said, motherfucker, I got weed to sell.
This little motherfucker,
I got kids to feed.
This little motherfucker's in a stroller, and fucking the baby, Lil Baby, and Baby from Cash Money, they roll up on him in a Powerwheel Escalade. Talking about we running this block now. I'm like, what the fuck kind of dumb shit is this bullshit right here?
Mike, the more you tell me, the more offended I get.
Bruh,
and
this
like,
shit...
I mean, I know I have the right to be offended because I'm a human being. I know I have the right to like have opinions and think things. But like in the world of today, as a white man, am I even allowed to be offended?
You should be offended.
I think I should be.
Because this is fucking with your intelligence. Like, this shit is not even a good...
It's insulting. It's beyond fucking with my intelligence.
It's fucking asinine ignorance. And I'm like, who the fuck decided that this was a good idea to put this trash out here?
How does Baby and DaBaby and all these other fucking idiots even like... if they came to me like, hey, look... Mason of the Mason and Friends Show, I want you to be on this cartoon that I'm making that's like incredibly insulting and stupid.
I don't think it's their voices either. It's just somebody, they just drew these little motherfuckers as little babies riding around Escalade trying to fucking kill the fucking actual little Evans boy. And this nigga, the little motherfucker sniffing coke. And like the mom got him on the fucking thing, like she ends up getting him off the street because he runs home and she hasn't been to like.
This is really like these. What the fuck?
The toddler fucking carrier, you know, the thing that the motherfuckers carry babies on. She's at like she's trying to get them baptized.
This is, you're blowing my mind because like there's like this whole concept of like how like the world is trying to steer everyone into a bad direction.
Exactly.
And it's like. We're using, like, because I feel like Florence of Good Times would be horrified if her grandchildren are living like what you're describing. And they're making this show like this is what it's supposed to be. And I feel like it was James, right? And Florence.
Yep, they're the grandparents.
They're the parents of all of this. Like, they're the grandparents here. They would be absolutely appalled at the actions that you're describing.
Like, you're telling me that this shit's happening and they're supposed to be living the Evans name, and I'm not. James Evans was the monarch. James Evans was a TV dad to a lot of motherfuckers. He was the one that you could relate to the most. Because my dad was like James Evans. You know what I mean? My mom was similar to how Florida was, you know? Fucking, I understood that dynamics.
You know what it was? I feel like we lived in a world back then that we don't live in now, in the sense that we're encouraged to improve. And now,
yeah.
And now, no one is encouraged to
Now,
improve,
because the more you
improve.
fucking become ignorant, the better you gonna be out here, apparently.
The more obedient you
Yeah.
are, the more better of a slave you are to the system.
Yeah.
And that's what they need. They need obedient people that do not think about what the fuck is going on.
Like this shit, bruh. The little boy was in there and she's gonna get baptized. She goes to her home.
Like I said, man, multiple times, I am fucking offended by
Bruh,
this shit.
this bitch is fucking doing lashes, doing hair, nails. Now she's about to baptize this little motherfucker. This little motherfucker is sitting in his mama's shit, and she's talking about how she wants her boy to change. This nigga takes out a joint, sniffs a line, and is fucked up. I'm like, wait a minute, this baby just did some coke. Like, hold the fuck on. This motherfucker.
This is a child?
Yeah, this motherfucker in diapers, young. But she got him on the baby holder thing on her chest.
Here, okay, all right. So look,
Like, I shit you not, bro. This is 26 minutes of shit.
as a person that likes to think they can come up with funny shit sometimes, who has made people laugh consistently throughout his life. Okay, look, I be making people laugh. It happens.
Yeah.
All right. So, like, with that said, if I was gonna make something to make people laugh that was like what you're describing, I would want it to be completely independent of anything that had any kind of history.
I wouldn't have tied it to Good Times
I cannot tie it to
at
Good
all.
Times
Not at
any
all.
more than I can tie it to the Duke Boys.
Exactly.
Like, it is not acceptable. Everything you're describing needs to be 100% independent of
Yeah.
any sort of
It
history.
shouldn't- none of that,
because
yeah.
what Good Times was a wholesome show
Yep.
to me. It was about being
it
all
was-
those family shows in the 80s, no matter how much bad things were happening to those child actors.
They always look.
The
Good
shows they were
Times
trying to make in
was
the
telling
80s.
you was they lived in the projects. They went through the fucking struggles.
But we're gonna
they
have
were
good times together 'cause we're a family and we love each other.
Exactly. We're gonna make shit happen. Yes, we're gonna struggle, but look, struggle. This is life.
See, but-
the show was. This is life. This is what
that's-
life is.
And that's what offends me, is that it's like there's love, and that's what family should be about.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a cartoon that's supposed to be a family show.
Yeah,
I heard no love.
Nah.
I heard no love in it at
Because
all.
the little baby been kicked out the house. Dad kicked the little motherfucker out in diapers. Now, then the little boy. At
you
the
know what
end of
that
this
is?
bitch, at the end of the episode, the motherfucker that runs the fucking apartment building complex, whatever, like. She tells the bitch, "Oh no, you didn't win the contest, right?" The fucking little baby has a gun pointed at the bitch at the door. Like, the lady comes and goes, here's your trophy. We decided to give you the trophy you won. And the door closes and the little baby's got a gun pointed on her like, now you gonna give me the apartment upstairs too. That's all I need. You're gonna do this shit. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? So now this little motherfucker's the hold up man, and he got the penthouse above his fucking parents.
See, because I try to like not think that like, you know, the subversive things that are like leading the, you know, like I try not to be that conspiratorial.
Yeah,
that, like,
yeah.
The system is set up to make people, regardless of who they are, however they can, make us weaker and more
That's 'cause
vulnerable.
it is. That's not conspiracy, but
right.
you know.
I try not to delve too far into that
Yeah.
and take it too seriously. But what you're telling me right now, I'm like,
This shit is horrible.
this
is horrible.
If there was anything that was bad for everyone,
This one,
it's
yeah.
that. And in particularly my black friends
Yeah.
who have children who I presume could be stumbling upon this show with it being labeled as something
Good
that is
Times.
for them.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
supposed to be like a good thing. I feel like the Good Times show with the live action was like it was good for people.
Yeah.
It was
because
wholesome.
you saw somebody struggling too, like, all right, this is life you're looking at. Like, yeah, that's why you could relate to Good Times. Like, yo, they're going through the same bullshit that we going through.
But what you're talking is not.
This shit is nothing like that, man.
That's terrible.
It's a fucked up show. It's fucking trash. It is complete fucking trash on that bitch. Like, fuck you, Netflix, and fuck whoever. I think Seth something. What's his name? The motherfucker that did Family Guy.
Seth Green?
Rogan? Is that Rogan?
Seth MacFarlane.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
he's the one that made this bunch of bullshit. So fuck you too. This shit is terrible, man. I'm like, yo, this is some bullshit. Like, Good Times should not be tied to this at all in any kind of shape, form, or fashion whatsoever.
Yeah, like I'm like I've said, I'm shocked at how offended I am. By all
Like
of
they
this.
keep trying to reference like the dads in the pool hall trying to hustle dudes in the pool hall. Like he has James Evans pool stick.
Is this supposed to be modern day?
Yeah, like updated type shit, man. You know, it's supposed to be for this time. They're like, it's the new Evans. I'm like, nah, these new Evans, they ain't worth a fuck. Cause the old
Evans,
the old Evans would be ashamed of the new Evans. Like y'all fucking, this ain't it. Like I don't even know, and they even have a different theme song. Like the theme song wasn't even catchy. Like I didn't even pay no mind to it. I'm just like, man, let me just see what this is working with. I was like, I'm gonna give it a try to see how this might look, because it didn't look like it was going to be good to begin with. And then once I watched the first episode, I said, I'm not watching this trash. I'm not doing it.
Dude,
nah.
So they have 8 more episodes or 10 more episodes?
Probably. I don't fucking know. I was like, man, it's just trash. I'm not even going to deal with this shit.
No, like...
Because if I watch it, I'm going to get really, really pissed the fuck off.
No, like, I'm mad. Like, I'm fully fucking mad, bro.
That right there, yeah. It's definitely. That shit is fucking straight garbage, yo. I said, man, they could have done something so much.
Just right there. Ain't it? Those motherfuckers. They gotta have a show, man. They gotta start. Living Color.
Now, Living Color, that would be nice.
Living Color need to come back and just go on HBO. They just dog the fuck out all these ignorant motherfuckers.
God, it would be great.
You know what? Give one Living Color special. And just have them just go at all like
Jim Carrey.
You know what I heard? You know, I saw something and it said that Living Color, essentially they credited the Wayans brothers with like the reason that the NFL has a halftime show.
Because of what happened.
Because they did a Living Color live halftime show.
Yep. And nobody came back to watch the Super Bowl.
And then the next year
it was Michael Jackson.
They had Michael Jackson.
Yep. And that's what started the halftime shows the way they were, because the Living Color took their ratings away.
They changed the game.
Yep. They're talking about doing another scary movie, and they said the only way the scary movie would happen. No, not Scream.
Oh,
this is Scary
like
movie.
the scary movie franchise.
Yeah, so there's like 3 of them.
It's only 2 of them.
There's only 2 of them.
Yeah.
That was great though when Damon
Was the
Wayans
second one a
pulled
strong
up
hand?
in the van.
Or was that the first one?
That's the second one, I think, with the strong hand, because that's the one I was telling you where the ghost was fucking the bitch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But fuck it.
Fucking retarded.
But they said the only way that people would want to go see it is if the Wayans were the producers, like they were on the first 2.
Oh yeah.
And
that's how it's got to be.
Marlon did an interview and he's like, look, we're the only family that I know can do comedy and insult everybody and make it funny. Like people wouldn't get offended if we were the ones out here.
People would get offended, but like it wouldn't harbor the backlash that other people would harbor.
That's what he's saying, basically. In a sense, it's like, look,
the ratings would prevail over those.
He's like
because the world is thirsty for that.
Yes, they are. Yes,
the world is super thirsty. That would blow up if the Living Color came out on a special 45-minute special.
Nah,
if they came out of the OGs, it would blow the fuck up, bro.
If they came out, it went hard because like. Jim Carrey, I'm pretty sure, would be amazing at this point.
Oh my God.
Because he's essentially like not in the industry anymore.
Yep. Like, he done got out of that shit.
Yeah, he's wearing his old lady's clothing and shit. He don't give no fucks,
he
bro.
got fuck you money like what?
Yeah.
He don't care.
Yeah, they wear
Tommy Davidson come back because he ain't on cocaine no more.
Hey, look, man. If we had
David Allen Greer, you just bring the cast back. And just do it with the cast of now. You can even throw in some of the Wayne's kids, because some of them motherfuckers are even fucking funny. Some of the Wayne's offspring is fucking funny. There's one. There's one.
It's in the blood.
That is. She's gay, right? She's a gay comedian. Man, this bitch is hilarious. She goes.
Her Gans.
Huh?
Her Gans?
Yeah, I don't know what her name is.
She Gans? What's her name, Gans?
Probably something like that.
Wayans, right? Gans.
But she was on. She did a skit where she was like,
Sheila Gans.
She said, she said, man, these motherfucking dudes out here, I'm trying to tell you, they don't give a fuck. She's like, I'm in the pussy. I don't want no dick. But these dudes out here, they don't give a fuck. If you got a pussy, they gonna. She's like, I dress like this. I look like a dude, but because I got titties, you know what? These motherfuckers still holler at me like, I don't want your dick. I'll take your bitch, but not your. I mean, she goes on this rant and this skit, man. It's just hilarious, yo. I'm like, yo, this bitch is actually fucking hilarious. She's fucking funny. I like that shit because usually some people's offsprings when they go try to do their own fucking similar shit, they're not as talented.
It's a tall order. Like Dale Earnhardt Jr. was no Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah,
He's a great driver, good dude, but he's no Dale Earnhardt.
Like fucking T.I.'s boy. T.I.
Dude, look at T.I. Don't even talk about T.I.
T.I.'s boy may be T.I. because T.I. was garbage.
Right. T.I. is such a hot garbage that
no more respect for T.I.
His child has plenty of opportunity to surpass him.
Well,
now.
Mike Epps too. Mike Epps, I'm not.
He just did something recently. He had a heckler kicked out of his show.
Yeah,
All
fuck
right,
you,
good.
Mike Epps, you punk ass
I'm
motherfucker.
not even gonna watch it. I don't watch no more Mike Epps shit.
Good on you,
Show
Jew.
up, bitch, to work, asshole.
Yes.
Fucking douche.
Yes.
I'm paying $147, $175, whatever it was, watching whack ass motherfuckers.
Yep.
A busted ass chair like I'm 14.
See, and
Fucking asshole.
How about this? Fuck you, Mike Epps, because I wanted to go hang out with my homie for his birthday weekend because he wanted to go see you. So how about that, Mike Epps? I wouldn't have gone if my homie didn't want to go see you and didn't even show up.
That's why we all went, really.
Could have left a flyer and said, like, bring weed. And we could have smoked a lot of weed in that motherfucker. It would have been almost better.
That would have been fun to fire up a bunch of fucking joints
Could
and
just
shit.
rolled up 8 joints, 10 joints, however many it was.
But see, T.I. would have blew your high. Like he blew everybody else's high.
Yeah, we'd have waited them get off and
You
then
know
done
what's
it.
funny though? We really were. You and me and the dude behind us really were going in on
There was a
T.I.
couple other
There was
people
a lot
that
of
were
people
doing
doing
that.
his ass, yeah,
There was
he
a couple other people besides us.
Because I've never done that, where like I just started talking and yelling.
Yeah.
And I
You
I
never
lost.
been in a comedy show where the guy sucked.
That's true.
That's all. Yeah,
That's very true.
Yeah.
I saw Dave Attell live, and I didn't say nothing. I let Dave Attell do his job because that motherfucker knows how to do his job.
Yeah.
T.I. doesn't know what his job is. Have running hose, blah blah blah. That's how all my partners roll.
Yeah.
That's what T.I. needs to be handling, you motherfucker. Fuck you, T.I. Fuck you.
Like fucking little Bronny. I don't know if he gonna be worth a fuck.
Oh, you mean not LeBron James, Bronny James?
Yeah. Because his dad is
What
fucking.
a terrible name. What a fucking terrible name. LeBron James, you named your child Bronny?
I think that's what people call him.
That's like if Michael Jordan was like, I'm going to name my kid Mickey.
Is that his real name, Bronny?
I swear to God, the motherfucker's name is
That's what
Bronny
everybody
James.
call him, but it might
That's what I
be.
thought people were calling him with Bronny. I didn't know that was his real name.
Like, is it Bronny like the paper towels? Like Bronny paper towels? Because
like,
that, I'd be all right with that.
I think
but
it's like LeBron, but Bronny.
It's Bron with 2 N's and a Y.
Yeah, let me see. What is LeBron's son's name? Oh, shit.
Yeah, Bronny.
It really is Bronny.
Yeah.
I'll be damn. Okay, shit.
Bronny. James Jr.
So to
God damn. God damn.
He can't be a junior. If he's a junior, who's a...
That means LeBron's real name is Bronny.
Did LeBron-
That means Lebanon's real name
Unless
is
his
Bronny.
and his dad was Bronny.
I don't know, dude.
Unless his dad would, unless
Then
his
he
dad
would be
would.
the second instead of a junior, right?
My level of disappointment in LeBron
Not a
James,
second after a junior, I think, right?
like it's equal. My level of disappointment to LeBron James is equal to fucking my level of appreciation of Michael Jordan. Like they're like polar opposites at this point. Where like I look at Michael Jordan on a pedestal. Like I have literally a Jordan tattoo. Like Jordan is the motherfucking man.
Yeah.
And like LeBron James is like as far from Jordan on this. Like he is
Way
180 degrees
A completely different
opposite
spectrum.
side of the spectrum for Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Like they both have work ethic. Okay, what the fuck ever. But everything else about them.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like you named your child Bronny?
Like, and then Pippen's ex-wife broke up with Mike's boy.
Of course she did. She got some heat on the fucking news about it. She don't want that smoke.
Nah, she'd have been alright. She'd have been
She's
alright.
just getting that dick.
She doesn't
just a
want that
little bit,
smoke.
She just wanted
She
to
need a little bit of young dick for a little
Nah,
bit
she
to
didn't piss off Scotty.
restart.
You know,
that
I'm
too.
piss you off by fucking your
Piss him
fucking
off, get some
the
restart
dude
dick.
you hate. I'm gonna fuck his son and piss you off even more. Cause guess what? Jordan's fucking you another way now.
Just go get some lawyer dick somewhere and be alright. Jordan will be out there on his boat still with his bitch living.
Yeah, very likely.
Oh, Mike didn't give a fuck. Jordan
Nah.
didn't get.
Nah.
Yeah, little
He got
Jordan
that
was
big
doing
ass
his
guy.
thing. He didn't give a fuck either. He was like, man, I'm fucking you because my last name got me
Yeah,
to
me,
fuck
Jordan, he
you.
don't give a damn. He'll just go get something. He'll go with 1927, you know?
Yeah,
Hey,
Baby
Ray.
Jordan doesn't give a fuck. Baby J's don't care.
Baby J.
Baby J's don't care.
They good.
Baby
You know,
J
Baby
don't care.
J's gonna find some other pussy too.
Yeah,
Like,
Baby J gonna eat.
Baby J got Big Daddy J money.
Yeah.
And if you got Big Daddy J money, you do whatever
He
the fuck
got
you want.
that Air Jordan money, that Nike
Yeah.
money, that fucking Space Jam
No,
money.
that literal Nike subsidiary money.
Yeah.
Like Jordan is its own brand
Yep.
now.
Oh,
Like it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
just
yeah.
Nike Air Jordans.
It's
It's literally
Jordans.
Jordan brand.
That's it.
Like Nike swoosh is not there. It is just a Jordan Jumpman.
Ah.
Like that's the label now. Like you're a Nike subsidiary. Like that is crazy. Like we're an offshoot of this other shoe company
Yeah.
as our own shoe company. That's amazing.
Off of a man that changed the game for a lot of motherfuckers.
That's like when we start the black and white news off of Imperfect Entertainment.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah. Get y'all ready for some shit.
We'll see. See if we make it there, ladies and gentlemen. Being that World War III just started.
Yeah, though.
Hey, now.
Hint.
See you at the cafe. See you at the cannabis festival. Hopefully everything will still be there if World War III hasn't blown us all away.
Yeah. Yeah. We should be all right by then.
I think things will be all
Yeah,
right.
man.
Happy 420 to
6
y'all
days,
out there.
Yeah, it's just a few days out. No
Yeah.
biggie. This is a Thursday episode. So
Technically
that's
less than a week.
a couple out.
Oh, it's only a couple
Just
days.
2 days from
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, 2 days. Yeah,
technically.
When this shit hits,
That's
we're
what I'm
2
saying.
days
So
out.
y'all have a safe happy 420. out there,
Technically, one
motherfucker.
day if you're going to the 19th.
That's true too.
Like
Yeah.
I took the 19th off. I might still buy a ticket.
They call
There
it
you go.
rain.
Are they?
For what, Friday?
Well, they're talking about a lot of covered spaces. I think they're planning to run it through the rain. Like if they
You know
I'm
what?
sure
They
they
probably
are.
are going to prepare because
Yeah.
they weren't prepared for that shit last year.
Well, I don't know. You ain't gonna. Yeah, whether you're gonna have to have a. Well, I don't even know if you can put people in one of them like cover tents in a tornado. I think you still
Not
got
in
to
a
send
tornado.
motherfuckers to the car.
Nah, but I mean, they're
there's
probably going to have
lightning-
more covered areas.
Well, like that was like we couldn't have stayed out there. I don't
Yeah.
think if they had coverage during all that rain, we had
Nah.
to go to the car.
yeah.
But that shit was dangerous as fuck. That was raining its fucking ass.
Well,
off.
that was because it was lightning. You know what I mean? If it's just rain, they're
it's just
probably
regular
going to
rain,
have
they'll run it.
fucking, a bunch of tents up, instead of fucking just having the two
Because they got
spots.
too many motherfuckers. You talking about Wu Tang and Red and all them rescheduling
yeah.
whatever, and Devin we're just rescheduling for
Yeah, they can't
whatever
do
the
that.
fuck. Just because y'all,
Yeah,
they're
they
gonna
got to
keep
be
running.
prepared.
Yeah,
they're
they're
gonna
gonna keep
run
running that
They're
shit.
gonna run it through the rain.
Yep.
This fucking hurricane and shit, but they're only talking, I think, like 40%. I don't even know like what part of the day they talking.
I don't know. It's funny. Like I haven't committed to anything this year. Like I'm so just like up in the air. Like I'm not doing. I don't have any commitments.
Yeah.
Like I mean, and I've even like I've cut back on the videos. Like we're doing like as low tech as possible on these
Yeah.
videos.
I
at
know
this
my
point.
white pants coming in tomorrow,
Well, that's for your wedding this weekend.
and my tides came in.
Yeah, who?
I'm gonna show you my tie when we're down here playing
Alright.
in my shoes.
Oh, you got the rainbow tie.
I got the rainbow tie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got the LGBTQ plus
Cause I got
3,
the
4, 5?
LGBTQ plus 5 Reebok Classics. Cause
Shut up. There you
You
go.
got the Reebok Classic LBGTQ
up.
plus
Hey,
5.
bro,
Oh, no, that's not good. That's
I'm
not for the
going,
fly
I'm going all white with that tie.
Oh, man.
I'm
Somebody's
gonna
going
check
to
that
sniff your
tie. I don't know.
butt,
I'm
bro.
either gonna do that or I'm gonna try to get me a soft pink. I need to find Amazon that.
You got somebody looking at you that's sharp.
Nah, that's cool though, man. You got to like look. I've been to a gay wedding or two in my day,
Oh, is it a gay wedding?
and it's not, but they're real pro gay. It's
Yeah,
weird.
there's a lot of the guests are gonna be.
Okay.
You know, but
they're
like-
not. They're straight.
I went
but-
to one and it was, I mean, a couple of them. It was a blast at both of them, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like the one, I wore my white tux and I had my green shirt on and I had my white Kango hat. And motherfucker, I was the best dressed man at a gay wedding. Like, these things happen. But like, it ain't that difficult per se, because nobody's really going all out. If you go all out, you go mad crazy with the flavor,
Yeah.
you probably gonna be the best dressed man there.
Probably.
Not a damn thing wrong with that.
Ain't wrong. I'm gonna be comfy as shit too. I'll be in my classics.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Oh
Fuck
hell yeah, dude! I don't wear dress shoes.
Nah.
I wear clean shoes.
See, I got
That's it.
I got three different pairs of shoes when you go out there. I got my brown dress shoes. Then I got like these sneaker type dress shoes They're black. Then I got my tan joints to rock with them joints too.
Years ago, I was in Maryland with a girl I knew, or I know, and we were at the shoe store, and there was a pair of, I don't know what shoes they were, and they were like a basketball shoe.
Yeah.
And right next to them, there was like a tan version. And the girl I was with was like, "What's the point of those?" And I was like, "Well, these you can go play basketball in.
Yeah.
And these
You can go out in.
you can go out, you can go to church, you
Yeah.
can do whatever, and then you can go play basketball in them." And I looked at her, and it was a dude standing behind us. And she looked at him, and I looked at him, and he went, "He right."
Yeah. Yeah.
It was such a funny little sequence.
Cause fucking, I learned my lesson when I went to fucking Maryland with my homie. He had just gotten divorced when I got divorced around the same time. I said, "Look, man, you need to get out your funk. I need to get out my funk." We were going to go to MGM because they had just opened up, like maybe 4 or 5 months it had been open. I mean, I say it had been open 6 months, and we went up there and we got there, and this bar or his restaurant turned into a bar, like it turned to a club that night. So we tried to get in there, and they was like, "Look, y'all are dressed good, but I can't let you in because we got a strict dress code." I'm like, "How we violating the dress code?" He was like, "Your shoes," and I had brand new motherfucking sneakers on. He was like, "You got sneakers on, and he got cowboy boots on. I can't let y'all in." Huh? Motherfucker, you can't let us slide real quick to get up in. I mean, I ain't never saw this many women that was banging as fuck in a line to get into this place. I was like, this is some bullshit. I said, "Yo, man, I think MGM had a fucking place here you can get shoes from." We walk over this motherfucker, man, $300 for some shit. I'm not paying up $300 to get in the club with a full of women. I'm just going to skip out on these bitches tonight. Like, sorry, bro, but I said never again. I'll make sure I have some dress shoes with me.
Right.
Or something on me, especially if I'm going out to the city way.
Yeah, when you go out to city, you always got to have a pair of dress shoes on you
Yeah.
just because you
Or
never know. If those
at least
motherfuckers-
all black.
Yeah, just something, you know what I mean?
Wait,
Not
wait,
tennis
nah,
shoes. They won't let you in with tennis shoes.
They don't let
got-
you in a lot of places
Yeah.
with tennis shoes.
I don't want to go if I can't wear my tennis shoes.
And I was like, well, all right, cool, fuck it then. So I got my shit. Matter of fact, I gotta order my shoes when I get out of here today. I gotta order 2 pair of shoes for the honeymoon.
Well,
So
you
I
know,
got
it's
that
like
shit so I can be on the beach and shit.
years ago, they didn't want to let me in somewhere down in Roanoke with a bunch of the friends, and they were like, "You got a hoodie on, you can't come in." And they were like, "Well, what if he just like done?" And they were like, "All right, fine." So we finagled our way in. Then I went and threw up on the floor.
Ted said I went up there and threw them on the floor.
I'm like, that's why they don't want to let people in with hoodies on.
I went
They
to
just be throwing up.
I'm giving us a bad name.
Richmond, and me and my homie, we were gonna party with this chick I knew and a bunch of other bitches down there. We were going to this club, and they didn't let us in at first because we had on just t-shirts. And I'm like, "What's wrong with the t-shirts? Like, there's no design on it. We're just in plain t-shirts. You know, I'm in a black one, he's in a white one." And they're like, "No, y'all need to be in like a button-up." I'm like, "Bruh, what's underneath a button-up?" It's
My
this
t-shirt.
right here. You know what I mean? And eventually they let us in. We had a good fucking time in that motherfucker. But I'm looking at all the other motherfuckers in there, and I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't even dressed right. If you're trying to enforce some shit, like, we look better than half these motherfuckers in here with this bullshit they got on. Like,
Yeah.
majority of these motherfuckers are taking their shit off anyway when they come in this bitch. Like, the fuck out of here with that, man. I mean, it was alright night that club, you know what I mean? My man pissed me off, but we was good.
Dude, clubs suck. The whole thing just is some bullshit. Like, all these places to go and meet people, they're all garbage. They're not good for meeting people. I'm trying to set up an app. I told Lisa about it. She could know somebody to maybe put it together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make an app happen. A dating app. Whole different game. God damn it, boy, you coming through here like this is some bullshit.
Didn't you go out the back door?
How many minutes in is this? I have to
Might be like.
edit out the children's at 49 minutes. This episode is going long. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I think thank you. The boy has broke up the whole vibe of the show.
Yeah,
I
one right in the middle.
forgot what the fuck I was
Because we
even.
was going somewhere with some shit, but we
Yeah,
lost track.
all
We'll come back
over
to
the place
it.
now. We'll catch you in another time.
You know, have your safe 420 out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Amen. I'll see y'all out there.
You know what I mean? Smoke one for me. Matter of fact, smoke more than one. Smoke a few for me, please, y'all.
Yeah.
Remember me. I'm out there, you know.
Mike is
I
out
miss
here
Mary Jane.
longing for Mary.
Yeah, longing for Mary. Oh, I miss that bitch.
Anyway, you know, If you got a job, you could give Mike that's not, some bullshit.
Yeah, I'll give it to you in a minute, motherfucker.
Hook at him. Hey, get out of here, man. I get to keep editing the show with your punk ass.
Yeah. Flexing ain't gonna capture
Anyway,
you.
yeah, watch
your ass out here.
Watch when the Jew knock your ass out.
I don't know nothing.
I think it
See
would.
your ass get drugged across the floor.
Nah, but it's gonna be funny when nothing. We don't even need to get into all this.
We'll reconvene
Ladies and gentlemen.
next week.
They ain't gonna happen. Fuck them.
With that said, thank you so much for listening. We'll update you whenever the boy actually does beat the Jew's ass. Because he's gonna be in here with a fucking shiner.
He don't want this smoke.
Anyway, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening.
Keep on,
as the
motherfucker.
boy walks through staring with a grin on his face. Don't want what?
Keep on bucking.
What kind of smoke I don't want? Huh?
I got a sling for that arm.
Punk ass. Anyway, god damn it, we need to end this show.
Y'all.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, boy, stay in the kitchen, god damn it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. We love you very much. We wish you
Love
nothing but the
y'all.
best. If you are interested in a book, I got 1984, I got Brave New World, I got Fahrenheit 451. I'm gonna hook you up.
There you go. There you
That's your
go.
boy. Give me your address. I'll mail them one of them shits, all three of them shits. Just tell me what you want. Holler at me. Trying to remind us of all this shit. I can't even get through the first fucking chapter of 1984. It's just so goddamn scary. Trying to tell you. We're going to get up in here and read some more of that shit for you at some point, though.
There you go.
Catch you up on it. Try to get back to the Church of Mason real quick. But anyway, let me tell you one more thing. We love you very much.
Love
we wish
y'all.
you nothing but the
All
best.
day, every day.
Hope you keep grinding on the shit that you're trying to get done, because that's how things get done.
We believe in you.
That's right. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that do not look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bit by little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
All right. We love you very much.
Love
and
y'all.
Peace be with you.
Gone.